In today's world of modern interior designs, plants are more and more used to accomplish desired beautiful designs. And today I have selected three kinds of plants, a perfect example that can be utilized for that kind of modern interior designs. The first one that I have over here is called Alocasia calidora. Alocasia calidora, these are native or indigenous to Southeast Asian countries as far as Malaysia, Indonesia, Borneo, and also Australia. Family of the Araceae or the arum or aroid family, and they are rhizomatous tuberous plants. It has some tubers and easy to grow. Calidora can grow up to 7 to 10 feet tall or more. The span of this plant, it ranges from 6 feet to 10 wide. Wow! This plant is really perfect for large areas and the minimalist for simple designs. These plants are beautiful. Look at the leaves of this plant. They are so shiny. This is one of my favorite plants. They provide a wow factor. I always use that word wow factor because it provides instant beauty to any interiors, designs because of their beautiful leaves. They are huge. Plants are more and more being brought into office areas because plants can make people happy. They are stress relievers. They changes our mood, and there's a research on this one about plants that it also increases the productivity of the employees if they are being used in decorating offices. These plants are not only good for aesthetic, has some health benefits. The benefits of this are it removes any toxins in the air. Alocasia made it into the NASA list of plants that purifies the air. You could easily sleep better if you have plants in your bedrooms. The cultural requirements of these alocasias are the preferred temperature are 60 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and if you live in that temperate zone. But if you live in the tropical regions of the world, it won't be an issue. Okay? They could be grown outdoors all year round. But if you live in the temperate zones of the world, this can also be planted outdoors, provides that dramatic beauty of any landscapes. The other cultural requirements for this plant is that for light, bright indirect light, fluorescent light above it is okay. Even during the winter time. As a matter of fact, it's still winter over here in the place where I live. They're growing. They're easy to grow as a house plant. When you water the plant, the soil that I use over here, aroid mix, those are perfect for these plants because especially if they're sterilized, and you won't have an issue with any fungus diseases if you use a sterilized soil. Or sometimes they call it soilless mixture. When you water this plant, what you have to do is to bury 1 inch of your finger to the soil around the base of this plant. And if it's too dry, then that's the gauge when it's time or needed to be watered. If it's still wet, don't water it. Let it dry between waterings. These plants, they don't like soaking wet. Once in a while, to maintain this plant and to see if there's any pests and diseases, what you have to do is to get a damp cloth or wipes and wipe the leaves for any dust and also underneath of the leaves of the plant. That's a way of checking if there's any aphids. Aphids is prevalent in the interior sometimes. They attack plants. That's how you check if there's any aphids or diseases of the plant. Wipe the leaves so that the dust will be removed. That's what you're gonna do once in a while. Another plant that I would like to introduce to you is another kind of Alocasia, is this Alocasia metalhead. It's similar to the Calidora, but the stalk of the leaves has brownish, pinkish color to it. Although this only has 2 leaves right now because I just brought it from outside in a patio and I lost some of the leaves. It will produce more leaves eventually. It is the same cultural requirements as the other Alocasias. Another Alocasia that I would like to introduce to you is called Alocasia black velvet or Reginula. The advantage of this plant, Alocasia black velvet, is that if you have a small area like in an office environment, this will be perfect because of their shorter pattern. And this plant has beautiful leaves. Look at the leaves of this Alocasia, they're beautiful. They are perfect for small areas like an office environment, like in your working station, in your next to your computer or something like that. And I hope that you like this episode. Please like and subscribe. Please provide any comments and see you next time. Bye bye.